A man will date you, impregnate you, move you in with him, marry you, all to destroy your life. All so he can destroy your life. There are so many men out there. And it's not, the extremes like Diddy where they're, sex trafficking you and abusing you and doing stuff like that. It's even on the minor scale of, for example, like that discussion we talked about in a previous episode of the husband who was intentionally tightening the jar lids of his wife in the house so that his wife would struggle to open them. It can be as minor as that, or as extreme as what Diddy was doing in terms of sex trafficking. They will wife you the fuck up, and the whole intention of them doing that is to destroy you. They will take you off the market just so that nobody else can have you. And then they will take you off the market and proceed to systematically cut you down to size, their size. They will see you, a flourishing, beautiful, independent, talented, smart, intelligent, successful woman. They will see that and they will want to destroy that. And they'll come in and they'll manipulate you, pretend like they want a relationship with you, pretend like they love you, suck you in emotionally, get you emotionally attached and invested in them and the relationship. And their whole intention behind it is to destroy you. Because they're jealous. We need to talk about male jealousy, the jealousy that men have of women, and how that jealousy drives them to turn around and do crazy things like wifing a woman up just to fuck her up, just to destroy her, just to cut her down to size. It is so obvious that P. Diddy was jealous of Cassie. Jealous of her stunning beauty, because Cassie is a stunning beauty. Jealous of her talent. Jealous of her star power. You can see it through the TV that this girl got that star power, that aura. She's the type of woman that will walk into a room and everything stops and everybody looks to see her. It's not just her beauty, it's also her aura. P. Diddy saw that. He saw this stunning, beautiful, young, talented woman with star power for days. And instead of him looking at that and saying, oh shit, let me try to nurture that energy. Let me try to, profit off of this as a producer. Let's make some money. Let me make this girl a star. No, he saw that and he said, let me destroy her. The evil, jealous demons inside of that man's soul said, oh, she pretty, she beautiful, she talented, she's got stuff I can never have. I'll never be that beautiful. I will never be that talented, and I will never have that star power. He saw that and he said, bet. Let me pretend like I like this girl. Let me pretend like I want to be in a relationship with her, take her off the market for 11 years of her youth. She started dating me at 19. Let me steal her youth. Let me manipulate her and introduce drugs and drug addiction into this girl's life and try to destroy her because I'm so fucking jealous of her. So because I know I can never get to her level, I can never be as beautiful, talented, and have the star power that she has, then I'm going to bring her down to my level. It's misery loves company at its best. The psychology behind it is so disgusting. It's so insidious. It is so rotten to its core. I am going to intentionally manipulate you with love, quote love, because you know that shit ain't real, so that I can destroy you. And ladies, y'all need to pay attention because this phenomenon happens a lot more often than you think. P. Diddy is a quintessential like case study, play-by-play on how that shit works. They see you and they don't go, oh, wow. They're looking at you like, you know, with that stank face. You know that face. Eyes low. They looking at you with that evil grin, thinking about how they just want to tear you to shreds because they're so fucking jealous of you. And P. Diddy is a quintessential example with Cassie. But this happens everywhere. The same week, we literally had this whole DDG and Halle Bailey, I'm going to get it right, Halle Bailey situation where she came out and you know, is filing for custody and accused this man of abuse. And it's another example of that. This man saw this beautiful little girl, talented as fuck, star just rising and rising, because them Bailey sisters, their stars were just rising and rising and rising. Little girl went out and did The Little Mermaid, became the Little Mermaid. You know, her star is rising. So what did he do? He knocked her up. Got to stop them in their tracks. Because that's what the fuck these jealous ass men do. They will impregnate you, marry you, date you just to destroy you, just to stop your progress. And you could tell just looking at the videos, watching all the nonsense that was going on with DDG and Halle, you know, him putting that baby on the internet when she said she didn't want her baby on the internet. That was the biggest. That's all I needed to hear right there. Biggest red flag. She said, don't put her baby on the internet. Here you have her baby on the internet. You breaking into her house, sneaking into her house unannounced, trying to. I promise you, that man was jealous of your star, jealous of your shine. And so he said, how can I take this bitch down to size? Oh, yeah, I'm going to use the oldest weapon in the book that men have against women. I'm going to knock her up. You know that phrase, you know, barefoot and pregnant? Do you know that phrase, barefoot and pregnant, is actually only part of the phrase? Do you know what the actual phrase is? It's keep them barefoot in the winter and pregnant in the summer. Hey, yeah. That's the full phrase. As a matter of fact, let me see if I could pull this video up. That's the full phrase. There was a this TikTok that I saw of this older woman, and she was explaining that. She was explaining that to her granddaughter. Let me see. Can I find it? Oh man, I don't see it, but I have to dig for it. But basically she breaks it down. She said, yeah, you know, what they used to say to us was keep them barefoot in the winter. Keep them barefoot in the winter and pregnant in the summer. And then I went and looked it up, and it's true. That's the real phrase, y'all. That's the real phrase. What now? Think about, why would they want to keep you barefoot in the winter? What possibly, why would you need to be barefoot in the winter? Oh, that's right, to keep you fucking trapped. And in the summer, when you can go out barefoot, no problems, and go escape, how do they trap you? They impregnate you, they knock you up. It's a tool, y'all. I've talked about it a million times on this podcast. Women don't trap men with babies. Men trap women with babies, because you cannot trap somebody who can just walk away. How can I trap you by getting pregnant when you can just get up and walk away? When I got to carry this baby for 9 months, and I have to nurture this baby and feed this baby from my own body and take care of this baby after it's born. How can I trap you when you can just get up and walk away? Men use pregnancy to trap women. Keep them barefoot in the summer. Keep them barefoot in the winter. Keep them pregnant in the summer. That's the full phrase. I love when they just tell you straight up what their goal is. You know, over the generations, that phrase has been reduced to barefoot and pregnant. That's it, barefoot and pregnant. In the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant. But the true nature of that was what I mean. This is literally men telling other men, telling their sons, telling their sons. This is that legacy they talking about. They told their sons, "You better keep your wife barefoot in the winter and pregnant in the summer." And that's what DDG did. He got Halle Bailey knocked the hell up to slow her rise. Because everybody knows having a child is all consuming. It's really hard to keep working on your career when you're raising a baby. Ladies, there are jealous men out there, and it's a lot more than you think. It's a lot more. Because like I said, it's not always these extreme cases of them doing extreme things like Diddy trying to literally humiliate Cassie.